Rightio, here we go. We're joining the game. So this is me saying good luck to my opponent. Actually, this is technically my opponent in the red. We'll call him 52, or Bok. Bok sounds better. We'll go with Bok. So here we have Bok in the red, and he is playing as Burmese. Burmese are interesting. They have all the wood upgrades for free. That's what I remember most about Burmese, which is surprisingly useful. It means as soon as you hit that next stage, bam, you're getting wooden faster. Always faster than your opponent, so you'll always have a slight eco advantage there. Unless it's like Celts, maybe. But other than that, it's a huge advantage to have. The weakness of them, and I'm thinking this in the game, I remember thinking this one, is that they don't get the last armor upgrade. So for them, going skirms is a bad idea, and they rely more on their cavalry and their unique unit. Yeah, that's what I remember thinking about Burmese. I know Gabby likes them because she can pick up relics, and that Burmese get to see all the relics on the map. So there we go. Meanwhile, over here, here's me. I'm planning to do my French drush again. If you watch the Britain game that I posted up before this one, and I think it was the game before this one as well, actually, I had pretty decent eco, but everything went wrong with the military. Yeah, and this time I do not have decent eco, but things go slightly better with the military. My attacks are a bit more damaging. So we will have a different look anyway. Incas, again, it's the Incas. I like the Incas. I play a French drush. The discounts that they get for food and the extra llama helps me get there without needing to push a deer. And last time I said the deer were miles away. And I remember looking for a deer. This is where my deer are. So I'd have to find them with my scout. Let's go have a look quickly. What can I see? So I have explored out. I've done 2 loops of my base. I've found all my sheep. Oh, here's some deer out here. And I found some deer here. So it's not too bad. It's pushable. You wouldn't want to have to push all 3. But yeah, they seem so much further away, like compared to like an arena game when they're inside your town centre almost. Maybe I've just got too used to playing some arena games with you guys. Right. Where are we at? Incas. Yeah, so my normal strategy, get forward pressure going. Push them off berries because not most people, but a lot of people do scouts at this elo. So pushing them off berries is really good. Show up with a couple of archers, pester them, be annoying, and yeah, that's generally my strategy. Hopefully get them to play into skirmishes, which would be ideal against the Burmese if he starts massing skirmishes. Switch into eagles, win the game. That's my baseline strategy, which I have now told you all if you didn't know already, so rough times ahead for me. He's pushing deer. So maybe I'm just lazy. Maybe pushing, like the British guy that we were looking at last time, Batista, he was pushing in deer. He's pushed in 2 deer. And has he found all his sheep though? Did he find them all? I remember there was a game, I remember stealing some sheep. Just because the other guy had been pushing deer and hadn't found them. So no, maybe I'm just being lazy. Alright. Again, you'll notice there's no mill because we're going for militia and we're using the wood, putting the wood into the barracks instead of into the mill. And I have got just enough. I've got 30 seconds TC idle time. Oh, I don't know how that happened. I wasn't watching. I'm hoping the poor. Yeah, so it's a bit rough. I really do need to push that deer. As much as the Inca bonuses make it possible to do this. Uh-oh, what's happened here? I'm getting attacked. Okay, now I'm going to run into the TC and die, am I? Oh no, cool, we live. We live! No, we don't. Yeah, we do. Okay, close call. Whew. TCs are the bane of my existence as scouting. He's pushed all the deer in. So each deer is... Come here, deer. No, I just want the deer. Learn how to use capture aid, Stephen. There we go. 140. Well done. So 140, so it's a little bit extra food. I think the llama's 100. The discount on militia might be, 5 on each militia if we're being generous. So that's like maybe 110. If there's elephants, it's no problem. But with the boars, it seems to be a little bit of a problem. If there's elephants, I don't remember being their problem. There's a little bit of extra food on an elephant and a rhino compared to a boar. Yeah, so all these things make a little difference. I should just push the deer. Starting to wall up. Sending my militia forward. They need to link up with the eagle wherever he is. Where is the eagle? Oh, here he is, hanging out at the back of the base. And probably my target's going to be the berries. I do like hitting the berries, just because it slows down the scouts. Archers you can see coming. I don't actually deal with archers as well. Yeah, but often if I get enough of a head start with the aggression, I can mess up enough eagles and just storm archers anyway. At least in theory. Hopefully one day I have some video evidence. I can remember it going wrong far more times than I can remember it going right. But we push them off the berries. Not going to hurt him that much. He's got 500 food in the bank and 100 gold. He could almost get to castle age here. If he built a market, maybe. Built a market, sold a stone, bought, you know, he'd be up-ish. Ish. But no, he's not going to do that. He's going to spend that extra food on scouts. I think it's 80 food for a scout, so 360 food. Yeah, okay. Fair then. But he just has it sitting there. It's like, oh, maybe just go to castle age. So my militia, my eagle, had a lot more success. They pushed them off berries, so that's a huge win for me. And hopefully, back at my base, I have got an archery range coming up. There it is. And I will have a archer coming out soon. The big problem, though, in terms of economy, I have got 2 farmers, and I'll put a pin in that. Oh, how good. I forgot that happened. He's walled off his gold, so when he put more people on gold, they walked right around into my army. And I think I've killed somebody. I have. What luck. The food situation over here is not good. You can see my TC idle time is racking up. If you want to go back and watch the video, you could come back and tell me whether that is actually the food situation, or if it was because I was microing my military, or I forgot to make farms because I was microing my military. I don't know. What I do know is that I have a lot more gold than food, and I needed the food. Chucking up a market would actually make sense here, I think, just to get out of this terrible food situation. But here comes the archer, first archer. So my next point, now that I've taken him off the food, my next point of attack is hopefully to take him off gold. So now we have a war. And it looks like, yeah, that's the problem with villagers. He killed the eagle, but once they killed the eagle, they stopped fighting. And that's the problem with them, they don't fight automatically. Whereas a militia will just move on to the next target. And now he's walled me out, but he's also walled himself in. It's a case of, you're not keeping me out, you're keeping yourself in. What's the Rorschach quote? Whatever it is. Insert Rorschach quote here. And now he runs into the militia, who does absolutely nothing. Terrible. I'm assuming I wasn't microing that. I'm assuming I'm back here putting up a blacksmith and building farms. Building some farms. There's a lot of people on wood doing nothing here on wood. No, we're going to build... Oh, it's another second archery range. My bad. Oh, here comes the Cav. Now, he's opted to counterattack. He didn't, instead of cleaning up my army and giving me warning, he's just showing up here, caught out my archers, and he's going to kill them. And I was not preparing for this. Maybe I was. Here are my spears. They were going to gold. Yeah. And in hindsight, building my blacksmith sort of in this position to sort of wall into my TC would have made a lot more sense. The cavalry here would have got a lot less free access into my eco. And then maybe putting another little wall into here as well. Just walling into the TC, making it a little bit harder. Now I'm off my berries. That would have been absolutely devastating if I had I've had even less food a little while ago. 3 spears, more than enough to do with the scouts, but only if they catch them. And he's not going to stay there and fight, he's going to run around and be an absolute pest. This lumber camp's looking a little bit distant from the wood line there, might need to refresh that, and he gets a kill. I didn't realise he killed anyone there. Tragedy. Over here, militia's dying. He's off this gold. he has gone to... He hasn't gone to another gold. And he's got 157 gold, so he hasn't got enough gold for the Castle Age. He's still scouting. Oh yeah, he's bringing his starting scouts. Now he's got 4. Over here, we're just going to trade bases, because I think... Oh no, they're hanging around. I thought I was going to send them forward. Put some spears with them. I am going forward with them. Off they go. Marching they will go. Over at the gold, we've got 3 spears, more than enough to defend if the Cav engage. Once again, building a wall here, building a wall here, would stop what we're about to see. Which is just running around. Spears can't catch them, comes in here. Ah. And then he goes through. Imagine a little wall there, a little garrison of the TC, maybe scare him, kill a Cav. He thought about picking someone because I didn't react. Yeah, terrible. And he's going to go kill some more, I think. Over here we've got archers and spears on those berries. Did you kill someone? No. One thing I do really like about the Incas, actually I like a lot of things about them. Another thing I really like about them, woohoo, got one, is in Castle Age, all your infantry upgrades for your... He's just going to keep running to get another kill. No, he's not. What's happening over here? Did we kill some people? Oh, just in time to watch them walk under the TC. I remember this happening. I remember looking over, and they're about in here on the farms when I looked over, which is terrible. Imagine if they'd instead come over to this wood line. But no, they're just going to sit here and die. Oh, they got a couple of kills. At least they killed someone on their way out. Incas. Castle Age. All your infantry upgrades. Your villagers get to use those as well, so they're much tougher to kill. It used to be in Feudal Age that they counted. So they'd have cheaper towers, and these, because their stone buildings discounted, and they had these upgrades on their villages. So they were a very annoying, very annoying tower rush civ, because they could come at you, and you have to have significantly more numbers of villagers than what they did to win the villager war. And if they built a tower and you built a tower, well then you're down more stone than they are. So it hurts you more than it hurts them. And everyone just sort of decided that that was just a waste of time, and he's gone into scouts here. And so the devs sort of like decided that infantry armor only counts in the Castle Age, not in the Feudal Age anymore. Oh, yep, he knows I am vulnerable to walking under TCs now, so he's just, what's the word? I don't know, pulling me under the TC. Oh, is he going to get the archer? Please don't get the archer. Not one, okay, good. Kill a skirm. Got my new batch of archers here. How many's killed? He's killed 15 units. So let's say 2 militia, let's say 7 archers, 2 of those were reinforcement. He probably 5 archers here walked under TC. So if we had this group plus the other 5, we're looking at 13 archers, and that's starting to look like a pretty handy number, even against the skirmishes that he's now producing. Yep. Calculated, only lost 1. Here comes the scramble tower. And I was thinking he was going to run. I didn't think he'd stay here building this tower. I thought he'd run to the CC. So I was blocking his way. In hindsight, if I'd come here to the top of this hill, I would have been doing more damage. Because if you're higher, the way Age of Empires works, if you're on a higher elevation, I think you do 50% more damage. Yeah. And well, now my my archers are trapped here. They can't go anywhere. And he's going to make a couple of knights to kill them off, and send in the skirms maybe as well. Yeah. Now again, greedy walls, looking to be greedy. I got plenty of spears, I think I'm expecting the cav. Don't quote me, but I think I'm expecting the cav. We're about to have this walled off. I think I'm gonna try wall this off as well. Big walls. If I'd built a little wall there and then kept this, I could have done everything the same and it would have been a bit more secure. Archers are going to die eventually. Where's this cavalry? Oh, he's building the monastery. He knows about the Burmese advantage of the relics. He's thinking about going and collecting them all. Maybe that's how he was planning to solve the gold situation. He says 4 on gold. Where is these 4 on gold? They're not here, they're not here. And they're not here. It's just 4. How's he got 4 on gold? A mystery. Let's watch the archers die as I go up to castle edge. Well done, me. Just like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Sometimes it's 2 steps back and 1 step forward. Occasionally it's a step sideways. AoE's a tough game. There's so many things to do, man. Just so many things to pay attention to. Here we go. What's this? Oh, apparently I'm thinking of my eagle switch. I love my eagles. I think it's because I saw him making skirms. I thought, oh, I'll just switch into eagles and we'll be fine. I've got plenty of spears. Damn it. I forgot about them. And he's going to kill it just... yeah, he kills a Vil. How horrible is that? Just before he gets his armor upgrades too. Something I should mention, if you don't crowd a gold, because the gold disappears and then you've got no gold income, but if you do crowd a gold, have 2 mining camps on it. It just stops them bumping into each other as they walk over to the mining camps. Oh, and for you, Eli, what all the pros do, they don't build their mining camps like touching the gold, because then people can only come in from the sides. They build them 1 space away, so that then, like that. See how she just went whoop whoop and went straight back in? And they didn't bump in. Well, okay, he's bumping into everyone now. But they can go really quick. So apparently that's the most efficient way. So if you want to saturate, I think was the fancy word for it, saturate a gold mine, you want to have 2 mining camps and you want to have them 1 space away from the main blocks. I don't know why this one isn't. I've broken my own rule there as I tell it to you. Meanwhile, back in this game, we've got extra armor coming in for the cav, which is a good decision. I mean, I'm playing archers. The extra PS armor is going to help him a lot against archers. Probably not against the spears, but against the archers. And knights will win a one-on-one fight against the spear. In fact, they're going to wreck spears in a one-on-one fight. They'll even win a one-on-one fight against pikes. So if you've got the extra armor, the extra... armor is good against the archers. The extra attack is good against pikes and spears because you kill them faster. But obviously he's seen me make a lot of archers this game, so he's opted for the armor upgrade. Well, actually, he might know that I've got 15 or whatever it is pikemen. I've got 13. Holy crap. Now, I thought I was fully walled, and then this happens. Every time. Every time I think I'm fully walled. And I only had 1 spear up there. So now we're just running. And hopefully the extra armor saves me. No, Mr. Slowpoke there is dead. So he's killed 1. He might kill another. Spears are there. And pikes are there, which is just good timing for me. And out go the archers. And now my archers are crossbows, so if you watch the Britain game, I'm trying to do to this guy what the British guy did to me. Which is hard when I've actually let 12 or whatever it is of my archers die. I probably need a bigger mass. Seems like 20 is a good number to have. 16's not bad. It's just a little late now because he's already in Castle Age, he's already coming out with knights. He's building up an extra TC here. Being a pest with the cavalry. Same game of just running around. Oh, he's killed another one. Gosh. Man, I thought... I've killed 11, he's killed 5. He's killed a lot more than he should have, really. Oh, game's starting to lag out a little bit. Don't know what's going on. Yeah, I really need a new computer. If I'm going to do this more often. Oh, disaster! My pikes are nowhere near there. Everyone's going to die. Well, they're not going to die. They got the extra armor. They're fighting back. Maybe I know the pikes are coming to save them. Nope, 1 died, at least in there. Killed a cav. Pikes, pikes, pikes. Pikes are so slow, man. Well, this game's going to be very slow at this point. I wonder why it's lagging. Archers here. Doing what archers do. Killing things. Good job. And I'm thinking of building a siege workshop, getting some mangonels in, and because the mangonels will deal with the skirms. Don't know if that's what I was thinking at the time, but the mangonels will deal with the skirmishes. But I'm thinking of killing the TC. So Archers lack a bit of punch against buildings and fortifications, so mangonels are a nice complement. Assuming I've got enough archers to protect the siege from cavalry and things. I had no idea he was up here getting stone. And he's just eating my walls. Slowly eating my walls. You wouldn't think that with 13 pikes, 4 cavalry would do so much. Finally getting the running upgrade. So that my infantry's not so painfully slow. Opening the wall. Trying to open the wall. We'll see how we go. Tower's there. I don't really know what I'm doing opening this wall. If I go in here, I've got the TC on one side, I've got the tower on the other. What are the archers going to do? Meanwhile, back at the gold. He's killing villagers. And my slow pikes. Oh, he's killed another one. Maybe another 2. Yeah, he killed another 2 or 3 there. Just pestering. Now, my pikes are just running around. I should leave a few here. He keeps coming back. Just leave them there. But no, I'm probably focused down here. Archers are going in. Hoping to achieve something. It's freaked him out though. I think he might be looking there to have those cav go down that way. Actually, I wonder if I'd... Oh, he's thinking I might do it anyway. I was wondering if I'd gone and stood underneath the tower again and just killed however many villages this is. Stopped his wooden come, if that would have been an effective use of my time. Don't know. Is there a mangonel coming yet? He's desperate for gold. It still says he's got 4 on gold. Maybe it's the relics. No, he's only got 1 relic. Where is these mystical 4 on gold coming from? I don't see gold here. He's buying the gold upgrade. I don't see anyone here. Maybe that's a capture edge bug or something. First mangonel coming in. The cav at my base have been dealt with. He is building a siege workshop, so he's trying to count. Siege workshop's a great plan. He gets a few mangonels. His mangonels can kill my mangonels, and then his mangonels can kill all my archers. I don't have British archers. I just have to run from... I don't have good micro either. I just have to run from mangonels. Pressure. And then I think this is the smartest thing I do all game. There we go. Start building outposts. Outposts, highly underrated. Gives you some good vision. Lets me know about things. Second mangonel coming. I think 3 mangonels really on a TC, like the TC just starts to melt. 1 mangonel's, it tickles the TC really. Tickle the TC for long enough it'll die, but I think 3's a good number. He's so heavy on stone. He's already got enough for a castle. Back at home, I'm thinking I might be doing enough eco damage now, so let's start to boom. Building the extra TC on the gold, probably because this one's disappearing. Yep, only a couple of tiles left. I think I only made the 2 mangonels here. And I always have this problem. I'm very, very heavy on gold. I think it's just because I like my eagles. And in the past I've been caught out with not having enough gold. So I usually overmine the gold. If I had more balance, I think, what do I really need more of? Food maybe? A few more farms? Yeah. And this castle's going to put an end to the push. I can't... Could I have dived and killed the villagers? Maybe, if he wasn't paying attention. Dive if the archers killed. Mango might have killed them. Yeah. With a mangonel behind its castle, this is really just dead for me. I think he was hoping I'd dive there. I'm running. What was the plan? I think the plan now was to put the mangonels onto this tower, kill the tower, then get the archers in. Have I got a third TC yet from me? No. What's the eco looking like? Very even. I've got 55 vills, he's got 51. Suicide from the archers here. Look at this. Just standing under a tower, oh god. I don't know what I was doing. I obviously looked at... Well, we got a Vil kill. Not worth it, but we got a Vil kill. And we lost a Mangonel. We got a Mangonel. Can I hit it from this angle? Oh, look at that rain. Oh, he's coming with another Mangonel anyway. And then we die to the tower. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh, terrible macro. I told you macro's not my strong suit. This isn't the kind of push that I really like. I prefer just to send units in, go back and look at my eco, and boom. And let the other person worry about cleaning everything. This is horrible. However, with this castle, and his 4 idle villagers standing behind it there, 5 even, he's secured these farms, he's secured this gold. I had assumed that he was on this gold. I've come forward with pikes to attack this gold. Or maybe I saw them there because I had the outpost. I don't know, but we've come forward and now I discover this TC and go, oh, I'm not as far ahead as I thought. I'm going to let these pikes die. Do I leave? Good, I leave. He's making the Yarambai, the unique unit. Very, very good rating, the Yarambai. They're like the replacement archer for the Burmese. Instead of firing one arrow, they fire like, I don't know, a group of knives sort of thing. Darts, I think they call them in the AoE. And they're inaccurate. They're a bit like gunpowder. They're pretty inaccurate, but in a large group, that's like an area spell. And anything inside that area just starts dying. Yeah. He's off for the relics. Good call. I probably undervalue relics. I like to just chew through all my gold and then kill somebody. I don't really go for relics terribly much. Another flaw in my game probably. Because yeah, infinite gold sounds like something that would be useful, right? Finally, we're on stone. I say finally. Or did I already place the castle? Did I say finally? I mean, I've been on stone for a while, and now I'm planning to place a forward castle. It looks like he might have been planning the same thing, because this is a big group of villagers. He's got the Yarambai here to protect them. He might have been thinking the exact same thing at the exact same moment. Forward castles are just a classic attack in my elo. They cause a lot of panic. They're hard to get rid of. Yeah, forward castles are pretty powerful. Do I see that he's got this? I think this outpost is letting me know and letting me see this. Let's go Alt F. Yeah, I think I saw. Yeah, I can see them messing up. I saw the Yarambai. So my pikemen are going forward, pulling the villagers back, waiting for archer support. Let's see how many go down. Getting the tick. I think at this point, when I saw the Yarambai, this is when I really decided I was going to go into archers. The Burmese have a unique tech. It's called Mandapur Cavalry, something like that. And if he's making a lot of knights or a lot of scouts, even I believe, again he can rip through archers. Like small groups of archers are just not going to help. Thought I might be able to make the castle, but no, he's going to make his castle defensively. Yeah. But when I saw the Yarambai, I'm like, okay, commit to archers. Archers are the best bet against them. You can't go melee against Yarambai. They're too fast, they're too mobile, and that sort of area damage thing they've got going on is very good. So cheap range units makes a lot of sense. Wanted to see if I could hurt, perhaps, what's the word? Block the castle? What's the word when you stop a castle? Can't remember. But thought better of it and left. And I think about now is when I recognise, oh, castle here, probably time for trebs, and I just buy at the market and I go straight up, even before my castle's up. So that was the second best thing I did this game. And I've got enough archers here to win. I'd like to point out that my eco lead is, I'm 20 vils up. Oh look, there it is, Mandapur Cavalry, yeah? Yeah, there it is. Oh, how do you say that? Wait, stop moving. Manipur. Whatever, that one. I think it's +5 for all cavalry here. And just like all game, just like he has done all game, he's got problems with gold. How did you make these guys if you didn't have gold? What do they cost? No idea. If they cost food and wood, that's OP. Everything's OP. If they cost food and wood, that's awesome when you're the Burmese. Would be a better way of framing that. So he bought the unique tech. I bought Imperial Age. I'm going into my archery techs. I'm getting ready for another castle, thinking there's going to be a trib war. I feel like I'm right. He's noticed he needs gold. Where is he getting? It says he's got 4 on gold. I see the relics. He's got 3 of them now. No idea. Alright, so now we get ready for a big fight, or at least I get ready for a big fight. I'm thinking we're going to trade punches in the middle, and I'm going to push him off this gold, and I'm going to take down that TC and that castle, and it's all going to be glorious. Ballistics, thumb ring. We're going to get into Arbalest as well, the Imperial Age archer. And he thinks, what are we going to do? What are we gonna do? There he goes. He goes, I don't feel like fighting you in the middle. You got a castle, you got pikes, you got archers. They don't move very quick. In fact, the castle doesn't move at all. How about I just leave? You can see I'm preparing for this fight. I'm buying this masonry. Masonry, very good technology. Gives your... oh, I found them. Okay. This is where the gold was. He had 4 on gold over here. Masonry boosts your buildings, the defense of your buildings, gives them more health. Defensive castle, I knew I was vulnerable, I'm putting down farms. He's been quite sneaky about this. Thank you, bear. Always good to know I have allies in nature. You tried. Your sacrifice will be remembered. Welcome to... like, this is just death. I've got a... we'll call it a... 15 villager lead, and let's just watch that disappear. The area of effect damage is about to take effect. What am I down to? Something terrible. Alright. I now have a 10 villager lead. I now 9. 8. It's getting worse. 5 villager lead. So 10 villagers went down just like that. Snap your fingers. Try to do that with knights. Is he going to get one more? Is he going to get this guy? He must get this guy. And I ran. So at least I ran. At least I noticed. Getting the Arbalest upgrade. He is 2 minutes behind me into Imperial though. So if I'm already building a trib, good job me. If I've got a second one coming, I must be missing the gold. That'll be the chaos from the run by raiding through here. Took me off my gold briefly. Yeah, so I'm going to win the trib war. Pretty confident. In fact, I remember. But even if I didn't remember, in this situation, if you got the first trib out, you're hopefully going to make a second one very shortly, and you got 2 minutes. That's a big lead for him to recover from. He does have 2 castles though, so if he started pumping the trebs out straight away, he might be able to hold and then push me back. This is probably a mistake from him. Imagine if he'd run through the TC one more time, come in here, found this, taken me off wood, come down here, run through the berries in here, run through this wood line. There's lots of places where I'm still vulnerable, and it's not here. I think he's gone back home to look at his technologies and try and work out what he's going to do. I think he went macro mode instead of micro mode. Right, here comes the TC. The TC. Here comes the trebuchet. Firing from a hill. I think I've got the hill advantage. Once again, hill advantage gives you 50% extra damage, something like that. Is it 50? 25. Look it up. It's good to be on a hill. And if you like that sort of, you know, being obsessed about tall places, play the Tatars. They get a cool bonus for it. They do more damage if they're on a hill. And if you hate that, go play as the Georgians, because they take less damage from a hill, I believe. Alright, here we go. Trebs rolling in. Free trebs. I like free trebs. T90 always says bring 4. For me, 3 is usually enough. And we will hit the castle and melt the castle away. He's pouring his stone into this now. He's not going to get a third castle. And losing castles is really bad for him at the moment because the Arambai are coming out of the castles. If he loses his castles, he loses his production. I'm assuming he's teched into the Arambai. He certainly hasn't really teched into much else. And he also needs his castles for production of trebs as well. Treb war's not really where you want to be when you've got unique units, I don't think. Because you have to choose between making a treb or continuing making your unique unit, or buying your research, your elite upgrade for your unique unit. Yeah, treb war's not a fun place to be for him right now. Boom, boom, boom. In fact, you don't really want to be second to Imperial Age in a treb war. Just, awful. He's stumbled into a game that he probably doesn't play to what he wanted to do. Castle coming up here. I finally cleared out this eco. I'm like, oh, I was vulnerable over here. Let's run away. I was vulnerable here. Oh no, I'm still hanging out over here like a muppet. So if he came through, that's going to be what? Another 10 villages dead. But I got a 20-ville lead again. Just been pumping the TCs. Similar idle TC time, so it just must be the extra TC. No, I don't have the extra TC. Maybe I've killed more than I thought. Or maybe I just didn't buy the wheelbarrow upgrades and things, and so now I've got a vill advantage, but they're just not as efficient. I don't know. Big fight, no castle. Oh, nice mangonel shot. He can't stand and trade, because the halberdiers are going to wreck him. And, yeah. I think my Arbalest outranged the mangonel now. What did we say the mangonel range was? 7? Oh, we're equal. Jeepers. I thought I outranged them. And ballistics. Oh, I should have got chemistry. Dang it. Forgot chemistry. Then I'd be shooting fire at him. I was thinking he's off this one. I don't know why he's not come back to that. Maybe he just forgot it existed. I thought if I took him off relics, that's a good idea. And he never went to this gold either. He just doesn't seem to value gold. We've got me who overvalues it, and he who undervalues it. Maybe he wanted to save it for the super late game. I don't know. He's gone for a civ that collects wood a lot quicker, and yeah, maybe. And look at these resources, man. He's very, very wealthy. He's just not spending it. If he spent that... There's a rule of thumb. They reckon if you've got more than 200 wood in your savings, you should spend it. I think that might change in the super late games, but certainly for just normal feudal age, castle age, that sort of thing, spend your wood, and whoever spends their wood better normally produces more military, normally has more farms, or has better macro. And that's what's going to win you games. So when someone's got good macro, it generally means they're spending wood. Yeah, and now we're just going to push through. He can't stop us. We've got enough spears. We've got enough archers. I'm getting my archer upgrades. This is a bit sloppy, but creating a little bit of chaos. I think keeping the halberdiers in together. Like, for all I know, he could be about to storm out with 30 cav, because I haven't seen anything from him for a while. That'd be a big move. 30 cav might really wreck me. Imagine that. They'd kill... Would they kill all this? Without halberdiers, they probably would kill all that. They'd take the trebs, run right past my castles, get into my eco. Yeah, 30 cav could be quite devastating. I'd like to know if Burmese get... Not Paladin, what's the other one? The Knight upgrade. The one in between, the first evolution of Knight. If they get that, that's, yeah, with their Mandipore Cavalry, that could be super devastating. Oh, and with Mandipore Cavalry, my archers would melt. He'd never... Even Light Cav, if he came stream, he's got so much food. It's a shame, really. A lot of potential there to win this game. For him, yeah. I've played okay. I think my build at the start was a bit terrible, running out of food. I got away with murder a little bit. Yeah. But, you know, a win's a win. I will take it. Castle goes down. He's getting murder holes, probably because he's looking up here at the halberdiers walking around underneath his TC. Thinking he might need it. Normally you don't need murder holes, normally what you need is army. Occasionally murder holes is really good. If you... There we go, GG. Good game. I'd be interested to see... Good game, well played. Always be polite, especially you, Gabby. Gabby can be quite rude. Statistics. Economy. Military. Yeah, when did this take off though? Can I have the economy look? I'd like to see. Oh yeah, we're pretty close. So I had a lead in Castle Age. That's probably when I had the mangonels on him. Maybe a little bit later. And then, no, economy, we're very even. Yeah. Militarily, you can see I won on military. It's actually very interesting to contrast this one with the British game. Because in that one, I was the guy who couldn't get military on the field, or couldn't keep it there. In fact, I couldn't really keep my military on the field here either in the early game. I lost, what, 15 archers or something stupid? It's just, he had even less. Although he did raid very well. The cavalry that he got a lot more kills than probably what I would have expected. Due to my laziness and unobservedness. Is that a word? Unobservedness? Anyway, there you go. Game 2. Shall I put up another one? I might put up one more. Yeah.